Hiya, it's me again, it's Nanny. I've got another story for you. This one is one of my grandson James's favourite. It's the Gruffalo's Child. Here we go. The Gruffalo said that no Gruffalo should ever set foot in the deep dark wood. Why not? Why not? Because if you do, the big bad mouse will be after you. I met him once, said the Gruffalo. I met him a long time ago. What does he look like? Tell us, Dad. Is he terribly big and terribly bad? There's a Gruffalo telling his child the story. Can't quite remember, the Gruffalo said. And then he thought for a minute and scratched his head. The big bad mouse is terribly strong, and his scaly tail is terribly long. His eyes are like pools of terrible fire, and his terrible whiskers are tougher than wire. There they are. Ooh, don't think I'd like them whiskers near me. One snowy night when the Gruffalo snored, the Gruffalo's child was feeling bored. The Gruffalo's child was feeling brave, so she tiptoed out of the Gruffalo cave. The snow fell fast and the winds blew wild. Into the snow went the Gruffalo's child. Oh, it's too cold that for me. Look at that. Not even got a coat on. I know I've got fur, but I don't know. Could do with something else. Aha! Oh-ho! A trail in the snow. Whose does this trail? And where does it go? A tail poked out of a long pile house. Could this be the tail of the big bad mouse? Whose tail do you think that is? Out slid the creature. His eyes were small, and he didn't have whiskers. No, none at all. You're not the mouse. No, said the snake, not I. He's down by the lake, eating Gruffalo cake. That's a bit posh, that snake, isn't it? The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Gruffalo's child. Aha! Oh-ho! Marks in the snow. Whose are these claw marks, and where did they go? Two eyes gleamed out of a tree-top house. Could this be the eyes of the big bad mouse? Who do you think that is? Up in the tree. Down flew the creature. His tail was short, and he didn't have whiskers of any sort. You're not the mouse. Woo, not I. But he's somewhere nearby, eating Gruffalo pie. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Gruffalo's child. Oh, look, there with the sticks. Aha! Oh-ho! A track in the snow. Whose is this track? And where does it go? You can see all the little footprints there, can't you? Whiskers at last, and an underground house. Could this be the home of the big bad mouse? There, can you see? There he is. Whoever that is, you'd have to be careful. Out slunk the creature. His eyes weren't fiery, his tail wasn't scaly, and his whiskers weren't wiry. You're not the mouse. Oh no, not me. He's under the tree, drinking Gruffalo tea. It was the fox, wasn't it, that? Sly fox. It's all a trick, said the Gruffalo's child, as she sat on a stump where the snow lay piled. I don't believe in the big bad mouse. But here comes a little one out of his house. Not big, not bad, but a mouse at least. You'll taste good as a midnight feast. There's the mouse sweeping. Oh, look at that. There, look at the little snowman there. Well, it's like a snow Gruffalo. We'll be making one of them soon, won't we? We'll have to enjoy the sunshine first. Well, I know I am. Wait, said the mouse, before you eat. There's a friend of mine you ought to meet. You'll let me hop onto a hazel twig, and I'll beckon my friend, so bad and big. The Gruffalo's child unclenched a fist. The big bad mouse, and he does exist. The mouse hopped onto the hazel tree. He beckoned, then said, just wait and see. Out came the moon, it was bright and round. A terrible shadow fell on the ground. Who is this creature, so big, bad and strong? His tail and his whiskers are terribly long. His ears are enormous. Over his shoulder he carries a nut as big as a boulder. Oh, look at that. Gruffalo's child, she's jumped out of her skin. Look at the size of that shadow there. Oh. It's only the mouse near the moon there. It's quite clever, that mouse, doing that, isn't it? Frighten everybody doing that. The big bad mouse, yelled the Gruffalo's child. The mouse jumped down from the twig and smiled. Ha ha! Oh ho! Prints in the snow. Whose are these footprints and where do they go? The footprints led to the Gruffalo's cave, where the Gruffalo's child was a bit less brave. The Gruffalo's child was a bit less bored. Could you see him there? He's back with his dad, isn't she? And the Gruffalo snored and snored and snored. Oh, look at that. How cosy do they look? Oh, don't you just love the Gruffalo books? The end. Love